Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about what you need to know if you are planning to be pregnant or if you are pregnant in Germany. Watch until the end so you know what to do. If you are new to my channel, I am Portuguese, married to a German and living in Germany. And my channel is about wedding planning, motherhood, lifestyle and living in a foreign country. If these topics interest you, don't forget to subscribe. So I've never been pregnant before in any other country, so I cannot compare with Portugal, for example. From my experience, I cannot compare and I cannot say what is better here or worst. The first thing is your health insurance. In Germany, you can have a private one or a public one. And I have a public one that gives me access to the normal care, what is considered by the state as the minimum care. And before I got this public one, I had just the European health insurance, and with that actually it's written in the German law that you have access to all the care, the health care that the German pregnant women would have. That's quite nice. The second thing is to choose wisely your doctor. You can read recommendations or reviews on Google Maps, that's what I do usually, but there are many other websites. That is not too far away because you don't know what will happen during the pregnancy. And you will have appointments every month until the 27th week and then every 2 weeks until the baby comes. About the doctors could be that they are full and they will not accept you because they have already too many patients. In Germany there is the minimum care that the health insurance has to cover, but there are some exams that for some reason are not covered by the health insurance, like a 3D or a 4D ultrasound. So if you want to do all the exams, you can count on expending more 500 to 600 euros. The exams that are not covered by the health insurance are toxoplasmose, cytomegalovirus exams, some genetic exams, for example, to check if the child has Down syndrome, Streptococcus B infection, and this is the one I understand the less because if you have this infection, your baby would have to get an antibiotic directly after birth. As I mentioned before, 3D, 4D ultrasounds are also not covered by the health insurance, and acupuncture treatment during pregnancy are also not covered by the health insurance. The most difficult thing is to find a midwife, and this is really important to know. The midwife is covered by the health insurance, and her service would be, if you have any question during pregnancy, you can contact her. At least mine was like this. And after birth, she comes to your house every day for the first 10 days and then she starts coming less. She starts making an interval of 1 day a little bit before, and then an interval of 2 days, an interval of 3 days, then once a week. Then she came every 3 weeks, twice I guess, and then once more, and then that's it. But it depends on the needs of the mother and the child. And this you talk with the midwife about. And this is to your house. You schedule the time and she comes to your house. So you don't need to go somewhere else. That's really, really good. In these consultations in your house, the midwife checks not only the baby but also the mother, and you can ask everything around the baby and yourself, whatever. And the midwives have a lot of tips how to deal with some situations. They can tell you what is normal, what is not normal. If there is the need, they will tell you need to go to the doctor with your baby, or yourself you need to go to the doctor. The midwives do also this preparation for birth courses and the postpartum courses. These are also really good, especially the postpartum if it's the second, third, fourth child. For the first child, the prepartum preparation was really helpful. I learned a lot there. The fifth thing about being pregnant in Germany is the Mutterpass. And they all look like this. Mutterpass means something like a passport for the mother. And inside is all the information about yourself, all the exams you did, which doctor you go, your blood type, your weight, the test results, and also specific information about the ultrasounds you made. And you are advised to take it everywhere you go. I don't know, if you have an accident or so, then you have the Mutterpass with you, and the doctors can see everything about you. Also, they put some information directly after birth about your baby, but there is a booklet like this, very similar for the children, and this will be until they are 18. Yeah, maybe I will do another video about that. Another thing is the Mutterschutzeit, and this means the time of protection of the mother, direct translated. But this is the maternity leave, and it is legally 6 weeks before the due date and 8 weeks after the birth. And for this time you should stay at home, you should not work. These have some small variations. If you have not heavy work, then you could stay at home until the due date, but you have to state it in a written letter sent to your boss. Most mothers stay, I guess, between 1 year and 2 years at home. Some stay even until the baby is 3 years old. And this is really different. In Portugal, women start working much before. And actually, if I talk to my friends, they are like, whoa, this is too much time at home. But this has a historical reason. I thought the same. I thought it's just too long, and it's a little bit old mindset just to think that the mother would stay at home for all this time. But actually there are a lot of fathers doing this instead of the mother. So if the mother wants to work before, the mother goes to work, I don't know, after 6 months or so, and the father stays at home for 1 year. Or yeah, I don't know exactly how the father works here, but I know there are a lot of fathers staying at home with their children. And this has actually an historical reason, and I know this because I talked to a doctoral student, and she is doing her doctoral work about fathers staying at home versus mothers staying at home, taking care of the children. And she told me that this has to do with the fact that before, during dictature, the parents went directly work, and they had almost no time at home, mothers or fathers. And the children, and the system was really good organized, so they could put the children somewhere to be somewhere during the day. But these other people, they had like structured type of education where they passed the values of the dictature. And nowadays this is seen as the parents are not passing their own values to their children, but external people are doing this. That's why they think the first years of life of your child you should spend full time with him or her. Yeah, that's also a thing. It's kindergarten place you should apply before the baby is here, because they are all full very fast. Now, one thing that I can tell about self-experience, not because I was pregnant in Portugal, but because I saw how people deal with pregnant women in Portugal, and because I myself deal with pregnant women like this. Don't expect any help. If you are in the supermarket and you have a big bag full of grocery items, don't expect nobody to help you. Don't expect to have priority also in the queues. And another thing is that in public transportations as a pregnant woman, was just once that somebody asked me if I wanted to sit. And I was really, really pregnant. Just once somebody asked me if I wanted to sit. And yeah, this is really not so nice in Germany. You know, I live in a specific city, I live in Heidelberg. And I don't know if the culture is a bit different here or somewhere else, or here if people are too busy doing their thing, not thinking about the others. So please comment down below if you live in Germany and if you feel that you live a totally different experience. Yeah, I would like to know. Or if you feel that's the same with you. I would really like to know. The other thing is that you will learn a lot of new German vocabulary, and this will not fit in this video. That's why I'm going to do the second part of being pregnant in Germany. So on Friday, don't forget to check it out. And I'm going to talk about some words, not all, but the main words that you need to know if you are pregnant, so you can talk with the doctors, you can talk with the midwife, yeah, and so on. So stay tuned for the next video. I hope you liked this video. I hope this helps you. If you have some extra questions, don't forget to comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and see you in the next video. Bye!